Yes, say what you say. I can ground pound all day, especially laid with a pretty face, small waist. I'd rather stand here, share your space with you. College high, Muay Thai, I wanna lie with you. I wouldn't lie to you. I'm the truth. Get my full mount, side mount, what do? I wanna take you, controlled by the wrist. We can go rounds 3, 4, 5, 6 in the clinch. Yeah, we in the clinch, baby. Best believe me, we in the clinch. You and I, we in the clinch, baby. Say what you say. Oops! Up off that? Yeah! Whoa! Yes! Yes! Up off. Hold on, wait a second. Let me check my mic. Let me check my mic. Let me make sure I didn't check my mic before you dig. Oh, there it is. There it is. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is. What day is it? It's hump day, baby, baby. We'll do it. Do it. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz. Don't. All right, man. Look at who we have here. Who do we have up in here? Corey, what's going on with you? Sahara. What's going on with you? What else? Oops. All right, man. Look, first, I want to say this. Hit the Tyson bell. Look, man. Look. We are about to do one thing here, okay? We're going to do one thing here on this hump day, baby. Let me share with you. Let me share what we're going to do with you. Let me hit the share button. Hit the share screen. Wait a minute. We'll get there. It's taking me a while. Let me. Yeah, I'm there. Up on. This is what we're about to do right here. Let me see if you guys can see it. You can see it nice, loud and clear. This is what we're about to do right here. Shit. Oh. Brother. Hold on. The bone crushing. There you go. Going to break bones. The bone crushing hooks. All right. Hit the Tyson bell. This is what we're going to do. We're going to get right back on this boxing train, baby. Ride that boxing train. We're going to get right back onto boxing. Hold on. Let me stop sharing for you guys. We're going to get right back on this boxing train and get back to loving the sport. And that's the Black Two Sugars. Hold on. I'm going to say this one time for the one time. I'm going to say this one time for the one time too. To all of the fans of Tyson the Gypsy King Fury and Deontay the Bronze Bomber brother, okay? That was one of the greatest fights. I think I watched the fight all over again, and I must say, it's not as impactful. But when it comes to trilogies, it's right under. A trilogy fight, it is right under the Thriller Manila. I said it. Huh? When it comes to the third fight, it is now, it's not the Thriller Manila. It's not the Thriller Manila, but it's right under it. It's right under it. From the stare down on, and I'm going to do a stare down video. I'm starting to work on it now. It's right under it. Let me get to Tyson Bell. I'm sorry. And you guys know I love history. I love boxing history, and I love to preserve that history. But sometimes something happens in today's time of boxing that we have to put a stamp on that, and we have to lift that up. That war, we got to lift up. And people ask me, yo, ShowBizz, why did you focus on responding to Wilder fans? Because I was getting a lot of emails on the count. Did you see what Ward said about the count? Did you see what happened with the count? And I explained that. The reason why I go so hard in explaining those things when it's the truth is because I don't want the greatness of that fight to be overshadowed by bullshit. Hit the Tyson bell. I want it to be clear. What happened was fine, and that fight was phenomenal. Also, I want to say this, okay? Let me get on my soapbox a little bit. I want to say this. All of you jumping in my comments, making excuses for Wilder, okay? Coming up with conspiracies and all these things. I want all of you to jump in the war room now, because I want to say this to you directly. This is the same shit that happened the first time or the last time. Let me tell you, Wilder ain't said nothing. He hasn't said nothing. And there we are as fans not being able to swallow that big pill of the loss. We can't swallow it. So we go and start making excuses and make Wilder look soft. And I told you last time, I don't want y'all to forget this moment right now. It's the fans. And when y'all say, hey, you hate Wilder, I ain't said nothing about Wilder. I'm talking about you. Wilder is he ain't said nothing. What Wilder messed up was he adopted you not being able to take him losing. And it makes him look soft. Because everybody just responds to him. Wilder's a warrior, and he showed it. And y'all keep making him look soft. Stop. Hit the Tyson bell. Stop. Look. Hold on. Hold on real quick. Let me show you the sport. This is the sport. Sitting down, working hard, hitting somebody in the face. All those other things we bring up because we ain't here. We ain't here doing this. When you're here doing this, you're a hard body. You can take a victory, you can take a loss when you're doing this. But we ain't doing that. So we ain't built like that. And when we see our favorite fighter lose, we start pouting, we start crying, making our fighter look soft. Let's get back to this. Hold on. Let me say something else too. Because now y'all got me sweating. Go to Biz Adult, my Twitter, to join the Shut Up Club. Okay? Now look. Let me do this. Do I mind if there's a fourth fight? Yes, I do mind. Okay? Tyson Fury is better. The reason why I want to see many fights is because I want to see who's better. Tyson Fury's better. That's fine. I want to see I don't want their whole careers to just be each other. I want to see Dillian Whyte versus Deontay Wilder. I don't want them to destroy each other before we get to see them do other things. Who wants to see those guys destroy each other? Just destroy each other. I love boxing too much. I am too interested in matchups. I love boxing more than boxer. I'm too interested. Dillian Whyte versus Tyson Fury, Usyk versus Wilder, AJ versus Wilder. I'm too interested. And I want to see the best of them. I don't want to see another war like that and they destroying each other again before I get to see matchups of them at their best. Hit the Tyson bell. It's over. I want to see Ali Frazier 5 times. It's over. So look, I want to say this too. ShowBizz is great for the sport. Thank you so much. Up off net. Let me tell you. Hold on. You talk Wilder, Fury more than anything, fam. No, I do not. Hit the Tyson Bell. No, I do not. But here's the thing. Even if you think so, good. We had a great trilogy. Fantastic. Wonderful. But this is me saying goodbye to it because I'm happy it's over. So let me sit on my soapbox for a minute because I'm saying goodbye to it now because I'm about to move on to Herring versus Stevenson, Canelo versus Plant, Porter versus Terrence Crawford, and I got a show to do today. But let me finish this up, okay? Now look. I did a video 3 months ago, okay? 3 months ago. Better be BL versus Brown. I did a video 3 months ago where I was empathetic towards Wilder fans. And I was practically saying, describing why I am unbiased now. Because when Roy Jones Jr. was humping the canvas, I went out with him. I went out with Roy. And then I had to look back, grow the hell up, and say, how did I go out with Roy? Huh? I didn't train with them. I didn't put out the work, but I'm going to take the loss. I learned a very valuable lesson there. I'm about to love the sport of boxing. I'm here to be entertained. I ain't here to lose with them. Your boy lost. It's all good. Move on, watch the sport. Ain't nothing happened to you. Hold on real quick. The obvious choice would be Fury versus White. Then Fury versus Usyk, AJ versus Wilder. Well, AJ Usyk, right? Because they have that rematch. White versus Joyce. Ruiz for that White versus Joyce. No. I'm hearing Ortiz versus Joyce and Ruiz versus Sanchez via bye. One love. So I'm going to play this video I did 3 months ago. Okay? I'm going to play this video I did 3 months ago, and I want you guys to listen very closely to what I said. Listen very closely. Hold on. Share the screen. And this is how I'm going to end this. All right? Hold on, let me make sure y'all can see. Can you see? This is 3 months ago. Okay? Now check out what I said. I'm going to say this to you. Wilder fans. This may not be your destiny, but if it is, understand when you see me call the fight. I've seen a guy come back with ill intentions. He comes back angry, violently. He trains like nobody's business to take on and defeat his nemesis. With all the passion and the coming in, evolve, just changing his game with a different approach. I saw that guy, a great fighter, do that and still get his ass whipped. I've seen it before. I'll never forget, with all the love in my heart, when I saw this weigh-in. And I saw Roy Jones for Tarver Roy 3. Look at Roy's body. Look at his bicep. Look at how shredded he was. And he came for blood. Tarver said, is there any excuses tonight, Roy? He came for blood against Tarver. Tarver embarrassed him. Not just this, not just his physical peak condition, Look at his beard. He ain't touch his face. He was focused on training. He doesn't have an ounce of fat, all muscle. His beard is shaggy. He looks like a maniac. With all the love in my heart, I said, if Roy is back, he's going to kill that boy. Come in the fight, boom. I'm saying, just like my brother who laid back and watched Roy not get up for that count, and he said, calm down, Show. I've seen this before. When Mike Tyson was reaching for his mouthpiece and he put it sideways, and it's like, stand up to get your mouthpiece, Mike. Against Buster Douglas, my middle brother, Show. It's okay. It happened to me. I want to tell you, Wilder fans, I saw a guy come back against his nemesis looking like a violent maniac. Same shit. Different toilet. Rocked in the middle of the round. In the middle of the ring. It was over. He could not beat Tarver. Right? Hit the Tyson bell. It is what it is. Everybody, please hit the like for me one time.
Hit the like. Your fingers over there be like. There's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
Ooh, hit the like for me one more time.
Hit the like. Your fingers over there be like. There's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
Huh? Huh? Okay, so let's go. Let's start real quick with Jamel Herring and Shakur Stevenson. No, actually, let's not do that because some of you guys came for the title. So let's talk about the title real quick. Let's talk about what Terrence Bud Crawford said about Canelo Alvarez being pound for pound #1. And I want you guys, let's see if you agree or disagree. Here's what he said, and I quote, one thing you could too understand about Terrence Crawford, he never had any doubt or any questions about why I'm performing the way I'm performing. Here we go. This is the war room. It's time to get busy. He says, so there will never be anything like that with Terrence Crawford, and that'll carry on for the rest of his career. Hit the Tyson bell. You guys ready? Get busy. He's definitely moving on with his life because he's still allowed to fight. Talking about Canelo Alvarez testing for the banned substance clenbuterol in 2018. No one is ever going to be able to say that about me. And I don't even like taking vitamins. Hit the Tyson bell. So I don't have the trouble of saying it's in the meat. What meat you're eating. But Canelo's great. That's what Terrence Bud Crawford said. He was saying that in response to Canelo Alvarez being ranked over him. He even said that he'll fight Canelo Alvarez. He went on further to say that Canelo Alvarez would beat the hell out of Spence because Spence doesn't have many angles. He goes straight forward. Canelo will whoop him. What say you? Huh? What say you? So he says. Yeah. Let me see. Admit you want King Canelo Alvarez to lose. Give it to him one time. That comment was dumb. People love fighters so much, their favorite fighters so much, that they rather other people hate them so they can attack them and defend their fighter. I just want to defend them. Get your ass out of here. Oh, Victor has defeated you. Oh, yes, I wonder. Why would you shoot him on before throwing him from the SO to FA Jogba for not pulling and Sterling. Sterling when he was hit, when he was down, like, yeah. Much love to him. Much love to him. ShowBizz, a Gerald Big Baby Miller versus Wilder fight. It can be sold as redemption story for Miller and a dangerous opponent for Wilder. 100%. I got stuff to say about Fury on the low. Let me see. At what the hell? Okay. His knee wasn't down, Well, look, let's stay on topic, but I want to say it was up to the referee, right? Because Frank Sanchez didn't know if he was ducking or what. He, from his vantage point, I called it when I called it live. Let me see. Spence versus Canelo will be Oscar versus. Here's what I have to say. Okay. Might not be true, but that's how I want Crawford to sound. Me too. Actually, I didn't even think about that. Me too. Me too. Look, I'm going to say this. Where's my preacher towel? Ha! I'm going to say this. This whole thing where Canelo failed for a PED once, a long time ago, a real long time ago in 2018. You guys remember that? Dave Chappelle. We say I wrote this a long time ago, whatever. It was funny. My bad. I digress. So listen, back in 2018, and it's a questionable failure. The fact that everybody is holding on to that, grasping onto that, why y'all so insecure? Why the fighters so insecure? Terrence Crawford said this too. He said Caleb Plant gonna stand in front of Canelo. He said he doesn't move like y'all think. And he said Canelo's gonna beat him because Plant is tailor-made. What say you? I don't think Plant is tailor-made for Canelo. He's as tailor-made as anybody else. I'm starting to want Triple G versus Canelo 3. I'm sorry, I'm hopping around everything. All right. But I don't see Caleb Plant as somebody who stands in front of Canelo Alvarez. I see him as somebody who's going to move and slip and bip. But Terrence Crawford is a master. All right. He's just a mastermind. So he sees something else. All right. Let me see. Triple G is 2-0. I know, but that trilogy with Wilder and Fury had me like, dang, I want to see some more trilogies. Canelo gonna kill Plant. Well, if you look at that Twitter, block the spammer. Let me see. After last Saturday, I want Triple G versus Plant next. Let me see. I don't get it, Biz. Canelo is the most active fighter, which means he's the most drug-tested fighter. And is in the VADA program, and he has been clean. That means that it's not about those facts. It's about the insecurities of the fighter, whatever it is, okay? They're tired of Canelo being number one. If I was Terrence Bud Crawford, I'd say the same thing. He can't attack Canelo resume for resume. It's hard for him to attack Canelo as far as skill set. He knows how bad Canelo is. That's a bad boy. So Terrence Crawford got one thing, though. He never failed a PED test. So that's what he's going to lean on to say, hey, I'm the best in the world. Terrence Crawford loves being called the best in the world. If you're a fighter, yeah, man, that pound for pound thing ain't really. Nah, if someone says you're the best fighter in the world, you like it. That's why you started fighting. If they spam and cap, they hurt inside. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Hit the Tyson bell. Now, let's go here. And we're going to double and we're going to triple back, but there are certain things I want to touch, and then there's certain things I want to cover, and then we'll get back. Now, look, I want to show you guys something. Let's talk about Terrence Bud Crawford versus Showtime Sean Porter and that war we're about to see. Okay, there's some great fights coming up. It's time to move on. The fantastic fight with Terrence Bud Crawford versus Showtime Sean Porter. I couldn't wait to get to it. What did King Juice got to say? I'm in Triple G versus Canelo 3. Gotcha. My bad. Yeah, that last fight made me feel that way. And you know, I was like, I don't need to see that ever again. Well, I capped when I said I don't really need to see Wilder versus Fury again. Do we need to see that? It was a draw the first time, my ass beating the second. Shh. After that fight, I'm like, man, I would get to know each other more and more so I could get a crazy trilogy fight. Well, if Canelo fights 4 or 5 times a year versus a fighter who fights 1 time a year, of course, he will get ranked higher, and I'm betting with Caleb. Wow. If I'm with you, Biz, Canelo versus Triple G 3 definitely would be an exciting fight. I'm guessing, because last time I saw Triple G, he looked great. Respect to you. You know boxing. Thank you so much, Tyson Bell. It's easy to know boxing, bro, when you're not biased or not a hater. You just, because it's not me being smart. It's just, you just stop fanboying and you just start absorbing other things, and then that's how you kind of grow in knowledge. But let me show you this. Terrence Bud Crawford versus Porter. Let me show you how these guys been talking about each other, and let me see. Let me ask you guys who has the best points. This is me being old as dirt. Hold on for a minute. Let me get my oldest dirt ass up out of here. Hold on. Jackie, what's going on? New to the channel. Love it. Thank you so much. Hit the Tyson Bell. Hey, I hope you stick around. And this is why I say I need as many women as possible a part of my community, because I'm noticing women on a more consistent basis are more logical and objective. We need to stop with that, okay? But women are proving to be more logical and objective than many of the guys in the war room. Women don't be capping for no dude or no woman. Women just be like, got his ass whipped. All right, move on. Women actually get embarrassed when they see other men capping for men. Like, what you doing? So we need as many women in here as possible. But no, women don't care about no. They don't care about no bias. Hold on, let me see. Let me try to share this file for a quick second. Let me know if it's hard to hear and all that stuff, but I'm gonna do my best. Is it going
to come 120% prepared, ready to take my title?
Hold on,
that's
y'all.
Gonna make for a great fight.
Hold on, y'all. I did all I could. See, this is why I didn't want to do this in the first place. Look at this.
Cool against Errol Spence Jr., but it's
not
enough.
Just look at it. Look at this here. It's unresponsive. Oh my goodness. Hold on 1 second. Wait, hold on. Can you guys? You guys can't even see, can you? Dude, what just happened? What just happened? What just happened, bro? What just happened? Did y'all see that freeze? Anyway, look, we're gonna have to find a way to do this. But there was some great points being made. Let me see if I can hold on. Let me see if I can do it this way. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna try this one more time. Let me try this one more again. Let me try this one more again. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can share this. If I can't share it. Hold on. Hold on. Uh-oh. Can you see? Can y'all see it? Hold on. Let me shrink this a little bit. Can y'all see it? Yes. Uh-oh. I think we fixed it, boy. Let's go. Wait, hold on. The sound is too low? The sound is too low? Let me ask. Audio looking like Shakur. The sound is too low? And slow. Can't hear it. Oh, okay. So here, let me stop sharing. Because I can't fix the technical difficulty. All right. I'm not gonna have you guys sit through it. But listen, what they were saying was this. This is what Terrence Bud Crawford was actually saying that I really liked a lot. Terrence Crawford said they're not going to give, and it's laggy. I'm sorry. So we're gonna stop that. But I'm not there. You guys, us. Wait, can't hear Biz, too low. Okay, thank you so much. They said, well, Terrence Crawford said, y'all not going to give me my credit if I beat the hell out of Showtime Sean Porter. What say you? What say you? He says, y'all not going to give me my credit if I beat the hell out of Showtime Sean Porter. And here's his reason. We will. Okay. Hope to see Crawford Porter go toe-to-toe. Okay. But here's the thing. Hold on. Wait a minute, Brent. Said we will. Well, wait a minute. He's saying, in hindsight, if I beat the hell out of Showtime Sean Porter, y'all going to say Showtime Sean Porter may be too old, or he may have been in too many wars. He said y'all said about Kell Brook. Errol Spence beat Kell Brook. He said Errol Spence beat Showtime Sean Porter. What's going to stop y'all from saying that? Nobody has beaten Sean Porter by a large amount. So if I do, y'all going to say something was wrong with him. I got him when he was old. I got him when he was washed up. What say you? Those were fantastic points. He said, I will only get my credit if it's a tough fight. No. Haters will always be haters. Kell Brook was injured. Let's see what we have to say. Jay Cooley about to see how pure sewer water really is. I hear you on that. Porter dressed like the guy who beat up Kid Ray and Lean on Me. Here. Your catch, a Predator boxing edition was funniest. Oh yeah. Fight Virgil. For what? Showtime Sean Porter is way more accomplished than Virgil. You're losing us on that one, LA. You're about, hey, everybody. Hit LA with it one time for the one time. That comment was dumb. Now, let me tell you something else. Let me tell you something else that Terrence Bud Crawford said. Terrence Bud Crawford said, Radio Raheem asked Terrence Bud Crawford, well, how about the fighters on the other side of the street? Terrence Crawford said, yeah, I didn't have those fights because the fighters on the other side of the street ducked me, pretty much. Radio Raheem said, well, you don't think some of it was your fault? In so many words. He said that you could have left Top Rank or what have you. Terrence Bud Crawford said, even if I was with the PBC, they would have ducked me. He said, want to know how I know? He said, Errol the True Spence and Keith One Time Thurman never fought. They're on the same side of the street. What say you? What say you? What say you? Huh? No, sir. Virgil is ranked higher than Porter at this point. You talking about as far as WBO? Or are you talking about because I said that Sean Porter was more accomplished and you don't know the difference in accomplished and ranked? That comment was dumb. Who has a better resume? Who's more accomplished? That comment was dumb. Showtime Sean Porter and Terrence Bud Crawford is a fantastic fight. If you don't think so. That comment was dumb. But what say you? What say you? He's saying if he was with the PBC, he'll still get ducked. What say you? Let me tell you something else that Terrence Bud Crawford said. He said that he fights fire with fire. And people always ask him why he do. Now, I want y'all to listen closely, okay? In that press conference, I wish I could play my little video, okay? But I'll do it later. In the press conference. Yeah, I don't know how many of you guys saw Terrence Bud Crawford and Showtime Sean Porter press conference. But Terrence Crawford said he fights fire with fire. He said, the more you come, I come. And, you know, that sounded a little bit too X-rated for me. But either way, the more you come, I come. And he says he's going to go toe and toe till the other one drop. What say you? Because I told you. Everybody goes on and say Terrence Bud Crawford is too slick. Oh, Jay Cooley. Hold on. Everybody, Jay Cooley got the floor. Give Jay Cooley the floor. Give him the floor. Pure. You don't believe that. And let Sewer Water and Sean let them do their thing. We all know who king at 47. Bud haven't done to be docked. And there he is. Everybody. Jay Cooley, everybody. Jay Cooley, everybody. Biggest troll in the building. Jay Cooley, everybody. And you know what, though? He makes a valid point, like always. Pause. He makes a valid point, like always. But, look, let me see what Brent has to say. I'm telling you, if Crawford stops Porter, he's the best at 147. Yep. If he knocks out Porter, he's the best at 147. If he beats Porter, he's still under Errol the True Spence because Errol the True Spence beat Porter. Okay? But if he stops him, he's the best. If Showtime Sean Porter beats Terrence Crawford, he's the best at 147, and that's the Black Two Sugars. Now, we've had that argument, and I think I won that one. If Showtime Sean Porter beats Terrence Bud Crawford, he's the best at 147. That's the Black Two Sugars. Okay? And I ain't playing no game. But if Terrence Bud Crawford knocks out Porter, he's knocked out every welterweight and Porter, meaning it doesn't even matter who it is. He's knocking your ass out. He'll be the best. But if he just beats him, then, you know, that's what Errol Spence did. Disagree, Biz. Shut up. Hey, everybody, make sure you hit the like for me one time. Hit it for the one.
Hit the like. Your fingers over there be like, there's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
Ooh, and here, make sure you subscribe to my channel. What are you doing? Hold on, let me hit you. Let me hit you with that subscribe real quick.
Subscribe, motherfucker.
Bruh, you know if Sean Porter beats Terrence Bud Crawford, he's the best at 147. I mean, y'all know that. We don't have to go through this, right? Y'all know that, right? Y'all do know that. Come on. Come on, everybody. Stop, brother. Come on. Come on. Facts. Yeah. Come on with it, dog. Come on. No. Come on, man. Come on. It's crystal clear. All right. Let me tell you. Let me run this by you. Who would be better than him? I just want to ask you guys. How could Porter be the best? He lost to Spence. Spence is the best at 147. Okay, listen. T. Crawford, I'm coming to fill up cups. Listen, bro. Hell to the no. Okay, listen. All right. Spence beat Porter in a split decision that many people feel that Porter won. But we're going to leave it there. All right. Spence beat Danny Swift Garcia. Sean Porter beat Danny Swift Garcia. All right. Sean Porter beat Ugas. Spence didn't even fight him. Sean Porter, he lost to Keith Thurman. but he fought him. Split decision. Errol Spence didn't even fight him. Now, Errol Spence did beat Kell Brook. Kell Brook beat Sean Porter. But if Sean Porter beat Terrence Crawford, that's another great fighter that Sean Porter fought and or beat that Errol Spence didn't even fight. He beat Adrian Broner. You're talking about Sean Porter, who fought them all. At that point, he's fought every one of them. You don't get that? At that point, brother, let me. I'm just going to say this one last. I'm just going to say this, and you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to agree with me, okay? This guy fought every last one of them. Hell, he even fought Manny Pacquiao. He was his sparring partner. He fought every one of them, from Kell Brook to Terrence Crawford. Y'all keep talking about victories and y'all keep missing it. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder got more respect from his loss than any win he's ever had. Huh? You want me to say this again? You want me to say this again? This fight last Saturday, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder got more respect in his defeat than any win he's ever had. And say that ain't the Black Two Sugars. Say that's not the Black Two Sugars. Because I'm going to drive this point home. Say, Stavern, are you serious? Are you serious? And you put it in all caps? Stavern, Drake. Hey, everybody hit it. That comment was dumb. That's the Black Two Sugars. You hear me, Ross? You hear me? I love you, boy. That's the Black Two Sugars. So y'all stop disrespecting people for their losses. Give them love for the war. And I'm going to tell each and every one of you this. If Errol the True Spence fought the same guy Showtime Sean Porter fought, if Terrence Bud Crawford fought the same time Showtime Sean Porter, same people Showtime Sean Porter fought, both of those guys, neither one of them will be undefeated. Give me Tyson Bell. Now, by that logic, AJ, the best heavyweight, which isn't true. Are you serious? Are you serious? I was the one just saying that. I was just saying that AJ was the best heavyweight. All right? I was just saying that. It's just that Tyson Fury, dog, is just woo. Let me see. But the difference is it's not the same logic. Let me tell you why it's not the same logic. Okay, Miracle, want me to break down why it's not the same logic? I'll break it down in a minute. I'll give it to you. Just because you put syrup on it, don't make it pancakes. Will be number one. And damn show not sewer water, who been playing Madden on rookie. But here's the thing, though. You just love Errol Spence too much to hear me. You got to hear me, J. Cool. To be honest, he was robbed against Thurman, and he only lost to Spence because of slight knockdown. Now, 100%. Now, listen to me. Listen to me. What did Miracle have to say? How many of you guys believe in Miracle right now? How many of you guys believe in the Miracle? Huh? Hold on. Porter fought everyone in the best division in boxing and is maybe the best pressure fighter in the game, but respect on his name. Big for Bud if a W. Yeah, that's a big win for Bud if it's a W. How many of you guys agree with this right here and say that it's the same logic? How many of you agree? Hit me with it. Me. I do. Do you? You do? Okay. So that means AJ has fought Wilder and Fury, huh? Ah! Wait a second. Y'all like, what do you mean, ShowBizz? Who's the two best fighters in the welterweight division? Errol the True Spence, right? And Terrence Bud Crawford. Showtime Sean Porter fighting those guys, plus the other guys, guys, plus Keith one time Thurman. He fought them all. AJ ain't fought them all. Porter is clearly, that's totally different than what AJ is doing. Totally different. Now, if AJ fought Tyson Fury and Wilder, then we can talk. Sean Porter fought them all. They can't even make fights with each other. Errol can't make a fight with Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman can't make a fight with Terrence Bud Crawford. Terrence Bud Crawford can't make a fight with Errol the True Spence. But Showtime Sean Porter is ready to make a fight with all of them. And we talk about we love the sport of boxing, and we don't see that he is boxing. Everything that we want every fighter to do, Showtime Sean Porter is doing it, and y'all just ain't giving him the credit for it. Because y'all capping. Because what y'all really want, y'all don't applaud. If so, you'll be looking at Showtime Sean Porter and giving him all his roses. Like me. In order to be the best, you must beat the best. Is currently the best. He didn't beat the best. What are you talking about? He didn't beat the best. You just said in order to be the best, you got to beat the best. Spence didn't beat the best. He didn't beat Keith Thurman when he was the best. He hasn't fought Terrence Crawford at all. What are you talking about? This is damn near up for grabs. If Terrence Crawford knocks out Porter, he's the best. If Porter beats Crawford, he's the best. Sorry. Even if Sean beats Crawford, he still hasn't beat the best. Simple. What are you talking about? They talking about Terrence Bud Crawford is the best pound for pound in the world. He happens to be a welterweight. What's the best to you, brother? What else we got? And he fought him. Showtime Porter lost to Spence. He even got knocked down. I think we need to give Spence his credit. Spence got his credit. I'm not taking credit from Spence to give credit to Porter. Y'all getting mixed up. See, when you guys love somebody so much, you guys don't know how to give anyone else credit. I ain't taking it away. Errol Spence is the #1 welterweight in the world until Terrence Crawford either knock out Sean Porter or Sean Porter defeat Terrence Bud Crawford. Because they're not fighting each other, so we got to go off resume. You get what I'm saying? Terrence Crawford is ranked #2. He ain't fought nothing close to what Showtime Sean Porter fought at welterweight. Not even close. Not even close. There's nobody even close to what Showtime Sean Porter been doing. Y'all trying to drive y'all point home, but y'all starting to get it. I feel y'all starting to, dang, hold on, wait a second. Hold up, man. Hold up, dog. Hold up, dog. Hold up, brother. And he fought Ugas. There's no best at 147 yet. Hey, say what you wanna. But hey, you know what? This is a feel-good day. Let me hit you with the feel-good.
Everything is working for me.
Porter is the best at 147 because he fights everyone. Look, he gets my respect because he fights everyone. But if he beats arguably the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, and then when you look at everything he's accomplished, Showtime Sean Porter is the best welterweight. Sorry. I'm sorry. Let's move on. I may have to push Herring versus Shakur Stevenson aside a little bit to make this point. Let's agree to disagree. All right, dog. You know what I'm saying? We good? We good, baby? You still good with me? You ain't unsubbed, did you? All right. We good then. All right, so listen. We're gonna do this. First of all, I'm rooting for Herring very heavy against Stevenson. I think Herring got a huge chance. He got Bo back. He with those boys, Crawford and all those boys. Well, Stevenson is too. I mean, him and Crawford like this. All right. But I'm just saying, I'm rooting for Herring. Herring has done nothing but reign as a champion in the junior lightweight division, probably the longest reigning champion, I think. All right. Nobody giving him his due. He got a better resume than Shakur Stevenson. The guy can box his ass off. The guy is an American hero. 2 tours in Iraq. All right. And he represented the States in the Olympics. All right. So did Shakur Stevenson, which I still think he got robbed. When I think of Shakur Stevenson, I think of him the way I think of like Floyd Mayweather after the Olympics, Evander the Real Deal Holyfield, Roy Jones Jr. after. I actually think Stevenson got robbed. I remember maybe I was drinking too much. I remember I was in a bar and I was like, hey, he won. Okay. Look, I'm rooting for Herring. I didn't say I think he was going to win. I said I'm rooting for him. I like him. That's my boy. All right. Every time I have anything to say to him on Instagram or something, he's like, "What adding with you?" So that's my guy, dog. All right. So I'm rooting for him. I'm not saying I think Herring. Listen, I love you like a play cousin. Herring, I love you like a play cousin. You may lose this one, brother, but I'll tell you this, though. I'm behind you. I'm supporting you. Y'all may have to join the Shut Up Club and follow me on Twitter because I may want to get to the bag on that fight. I may want to get to the bag on that fight. Now, love you, ShowBizz. Love to you. We're going to let the light in a minute. But, let me throw this question out here that I don't think too many people are asking. And I asked it to myself when I was calling the fight Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 3. You guys ready? I asked it to myself, or I told myself this, and I said, and I just didn't say it. And I say, you know what? Let me let this great fight be what it is before I start jumping ahead. All right? But I'm going to say it now. And thanks for everybody who showed up. I'm going to say it now. Damn, you're preaching today. Thank you so much. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? We may go over a little bit, just a little bit, because I know this is an hour show. I'm sorry if I go over. I know you guys got stuff to do. But let me know if you're ready. Yeah, we ready? I think it may be time for Fury to move on from Sugar Hill. Hold on. This is a hot take. I think it may be time for Tyson the Gypsy King Fury to move on from Crunk Jim. Why? For what? Two reasons. One, three reasons. I don't think so. Why? No. Okay. One, this is the worst I've ever seen Fury look. Yo, people aren't talking about his lack of head movement. I was looking at Fury like, hey, brother, you about to go to... But I didn't want to say it. I saw him pressing forward and just trying to be a tank. And I'm like, boy, you are... And then, bow! And whoop, a shockwave. Boom. I was like, brother, that ain't Fury. People, that is the worst I've seen Fury. Okay? That's number one. Number two, that style, what Fury was doing, would only work against Wilder, who doesn't fight well at all when you make him move. His feet were never good. His feet were never coordinated. So that works. You know, your Wilder sometimes fight like Frankenstein when you wave the fire at him and he's like, that's how he ends up fighting. And he big swing and a miss. And so you can get him if you could push him back. I don't think that works against AJ. I don't think that works even against Usyk. I think Usyk be like, bam. And brother, I don't know if that works against even a Dillian White. For real, I don't know if what he did in this third fight, I think he needs to get back to jabbing and doing his shit. Because somebody, even like an AJ, somebody could mess around and be like, pat. I'm not lying to you. With all the ducking, cherry picking, and not fighting, it's very difficult to tell who's the best or how good the generation of fighters are. Absolutely. I'm still trying to see why Sugar had his shirt off post. I don't know. He just want to be one of the fighters, bro. He wants to be one of the fighters. Actually, where's BK? BK just like, yo, go buy a Biz Adult Twitter. Follow him on Twitter. Get to the bag. I want to know, Fury fans, y'all feel me? ShowBizz, you ain't shot caller. Y'all feel me though? He fought to the level of Wilder. Do y'all? Or maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. Oh yeah, why did he take his shirt off? I recognize that too, Biz. You feel me, dog? Oh, hold on, I missed the super chat. Let me see your super chat. I'm still trying to see why. Oh, my bad. Canelo versus Mike Rossman at 175. Man, I need to see him versus Plant, bro. I need to see him versus Plant. And I think Better BF and stuff is next at 175. Let me see. How does anyone beat a man who's already defeated his demons? Salute to the fear. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. A big reason why Fury beat Wilder, okay, is Wilder is all about energy, right? Fury was Bane, Wilder was Batman. Okay? Wilder adapted to the dark. Bane was born in it. One of Fury's biggest things that gets him up is the fact that his daughter was pronounced dead and she rose. There's no way Tyson Fury can be knocked out and not rise if his daughter was dead and rose. You feel what I'm saying? He was in the dark. He almost committed suicide. Right? He's embraced the dark. Wilder isn't comfortable with the dark. So that's why he reacts the way he does. Okay? He has crazy heart. But Tyson Fury is a little bit ahead of him as far as he hit the dark before Wilder. So Wilder will be where Fury is now. Give him some time. But Fury he is the dark at this point. All right. Let me see. Oh, yes. I wonder, why would you shoot a man before throwing him for the blood? The war room. Now is not the time for fear. That comes later, my man. Yeah, I said the same thing, and Fury fans came at me. The version of Fury that fought in the last fight does not beat Usyk, and yeah, he it's about time. But maybe I'm capping. Maybe I'm capping. I'm thinking it's about time for he to. Yeah, he wasn't doing the feints right. That gave me chills, Biz. 100%. 100%. I was thinking that. You know, I get inspired by my kids all the time. I look at my kids, you know, go and do something, and I know I can't quit on them. I can't quit on them. If I'm tired, bone tired, I can't quit, and I got to come with the same energy I did before. That's why I give you guys my all every show. Sweating and everything, I give you my all every show. Use your kids to inspire you, bro. His biggest inspiration is probably his baby. You know. Biz, who you got? Plant or Canelo? Canelo. I'm sorry, Plant. You probably don't even like me anymore, bro. I've been winning on BUSR because of you just following your predictions. Just to let you know, all in Philippines fans. Oh, of your channel. Thank you for the Philippines. My wife said you're a good looking man. Thank you so much. Thank you. I needed to hear that because I'm sweating like a sumo's armpit. Okay. I need to hear that right now because I'm not feeling the cutest on camera. but that's how I feel. I think unless you know Sugar Hill is just fantastic, okay, and can have another game plan, is fine. Maybe, hey, that's just the game plan for Wilder. Have another, but I need Ben around. How is Ben still around? Bring Ben around. Bring Ben Davison around a little bit so he can get back to his. Remember Fury. Get back to that because that was some of the most phenomenal stuff I've ever seen from a big man moving like a middleweight. You feel me, Brent? come back, because that guy nobody's beating. All right, let's get back to that. Let me see. Okay, so did you guys enjoy the show? You enjoy the show? We'll talk further about Stevenson Herring. I'll start working on the stare down video. You guys enjoy yourselves? He get knocked out fighting like that. Shh. Oh, well, fighting like just going straight forward, maybe. How do you think Joe will go? I don't know what you mean. Bill sweating like Michael Jackson, looking at a picture of him. Hey! Don't you stop. You hey, actually, you talking about my Michael Jackson again, bro.
Subscribe.
Everything is working, fix me.
You stop that. Don't you talk about Mike. Don't you talk about Mike. I will block you from this channel. Talk about Mike one more again. ShowBizz or don't. Thank you guys on this hump day. Tomorrow I'm gonna start working on my podcast again. I'll start putting the stare down video together. I'm trying to figure out how to exactly do that. I was starting, it was looking goofy as hell. So I'll fix that. I'm out. Huh. Boy, talking about Michael Jackson.